Hello and welcome to Cook Command Center tutorials. In today's tutorial, I'll show you a brief overview of the Customer View tab. When you log in to your Command Center, what you'll see is a brief overview of all of your locations. You'll have a map down here, as well as 4 tabs up here that are all interactive. 1 Locations, 2 Security Open Service Orders. The third one over is ATMs open service orders, and then lastly, your preventative maintenance service orders. What we'll do is we'll navigate through each one of these tabs. When clicking in the Locations tab, what you'll see is you'll see all of your locations. You have the ability to do a quick search. So if I wanted to only search for the locations with Boise in the title, you would see that there. You simply can go back by erasing the information and clicking enter. You can actually also filter by clicking on the locations tab, or you can location by the address tab as well as the state tab. You can export if need be as well. What you'll see on the far left is an action indication. So there's a menu icon here that has a drop-down interactive menu. 1 being request service, 2 details, 3 service calls, projects, edit ID fields, and manage user access. This manage user access is for the individual location itself. You can't manage massive or entire fields of user access here. It's only singular at this point. If I click into the request service field, what you're going to see is a create a ticket. From there, you would put a title, whether it be test or whatever it be. You'll select the company. You'll also select the location. So if it's multiple locations, obviously you wouldn't fill it in from this section, the locations tab. So this is going to be a singular location from the locations tab that you need a ticket for. Also, you'll select the category, whether it be access control, alarm, ATM, ITM, security service, surveillance, TCA, TCR, or command center. You'll see contact next to it. You can assign a contact, or it by default assigns to the individual that is creating the ticket. But if I wanted to change this to, let's say, Heidi, I simply click there, add, and you'll see her name actually replaces mine. You can carbon copy more individuals. So say you wanted to also carbon copy Julie. As you can see, she's now added as well. You can add attachments. You can name them whatever you'd like. Say there's an incidents of the ATM malfunctioning. You could add the images of those incidents here. You could browse for particular images or files. Click save and it'd be uploaded. The description, brief description, minimum 25 characters, maximum. There's no limit at this point. Click create and it's going to create a ticket for that specific item. Equipment. What you'll see is all of the equipment at all of your locations. Again, sortable by either the quick search or the sortable tabs up at the top. Say you only wanted to look at the Portland location. You simply type port, click enter, and it's only going to show you Portland locations. From here, say there was a specific piece of hardware or machinery that's malfunctioning. You can come in here this way and request service on that specific item. But what you're going to see is that it's going to look very similar, but on the back end, it's going to let us know that it is a specific piece of machinery rather than a location. So next, what you'll see is a projects. Projects is an option that you'll see any in progress or finished projects. You click go and it's going to show you projects that you have open, closed, or in progress. From there, if you go into the action item, you can actually see associated information, whether it be type, project name, project manager. So if you had additional questions, forgot who the project manager was, you could come here and actually email them directly. You could see associated notes, whether it be project notes, tech notes, or technician notes as well. You could also see the technicians on staff as well. So Heidi Moses and Nick Coons are assigned to this case. You'll see project start date up at the top and the actual start date. You'll see the stage and the ID as well. If you wanted to request a quote, you would come up here, type a brief synopsis of what you're interested in, what you're looking for, click send, and that gets sent directly to our project managers. Surveys, very similar to projects, but these are site surveys. So say you wanted somebody to come on site and do a site survey for your surveillance, you would see it here as well. You could view form or PDF here. I always suggest form. It's more interactive than the PDF, but you could do whichever you choose. When you open the form, what you'll see is interactive equipment survey. So for this ATM, what you'll see is the manufacturer type. You'll also see images associated with that ATM. So if you click and open, it'll show you a live image of the ATM. You'll see different condition statuses. You can also jump into others if you had those as well. And then lastly, preventative maintenance. What preventative maintenance is a annual agreement that we have with our customers to come and service your guys' machines. When opening this, you'll see the same PDF or form. From there, it'll open up. It'll also show you the preventative maintenance sheet that we filled out. So you can scroll down, see if there's any red flags, any additional information that we suggest, what we've completed, and then at the bottom you can see who it was performed by. So that is everything as far as customer review. Lastly, I want to show you service requests. This is something that's changed a little bit since the infancy stages of our command center. So what you'll see is a ticket and a service order up at the top. Every ticket submitted, or every service request submitted, generates a ticket. A ticket is something that we hope to create and fulfill remotely. So hopefully this is something that you guys bring to us. We can fix it remotely and get it up and running. One, this saves you guys a bunch of downtime. Two, this saves our techs a little bit of time from going out to locations with something that could be fixed remotely. So by clicking into the ticket, you can actually view the information in the ticket. So this is a test ticket, as you can see, testing ticket creation from equipment and CV. You can see the department it's assigned to. You can see the board. You can see the company and the location. From there, you can actually add additional users as well. They're all added as a carbon copy, so if you wanted to add them, you would do it here. You could add new notes. So if you wanted to add here, say there was an attachment that you wanted to add, you'd come in here, you could add the attachment afterwards, click submit, and it's there. But you would see all associated notes here as well. You could also go up here and see notes. You could see attachments and service orders up at the top. If you need to request service, again, another request service indicator, you could do it right up there and it's going to take you. Service orders. So this is the old view that you could actually jump in and actually view different types of service orders. If I wanted to see all the preventative maintenance that's scheduled. So go here and I can see for my location, I don't have any preventative maintenance scheduled. If I want to see closed, I can go into closed and see the preventative maintenance that was closed. Again, gives you the same actions as before. So you can view the attachments and the service summary as well. So that's a brief overview of customer view within the command center. If If you would like to watch more how-to videos around Cook Command Center, please click here for our tutorial channel. Or you can click here at cc.cooksecurity.group.com for more documentation and downloads.